here in Milwaukee. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers. John Shabby, Chris Singleton with you. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boog, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
Replay, babe, you can come and get it. My team stay ready, we the best, don't forget it. Pick a side, no straddling in the line. You can check the scoreboard, man, the numbers don't lie. Nice try, K-bye. I got baddies on my team, kiss, kiss, high five. Come and get it, come and get it. You can come and get it. Hey, we about to take
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And taking the ball for Milwaukee, Chad Patrick. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
No, last time out, he's only able to complete 4 innings, but really battled. Didn't have his best stuff. I look for him to be better in this one.
Just about to get started. Bryce Harper to the plate.
The first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
And we are underway in game 1 of the series.
Ball.
The 1-1. Sliced hard but foul. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And there it is. He continues his hot swinging.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about it. You get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
And that's in there for strike 1. Fouled off. He was late. And a swing and a miss. And one gone. Let's take a look at our lineup. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They've got some free swingers, don't they? It's a great approach with pitches over the plate, but when the pitcher expands the zone, it just doesn't work. They need to draw more walks to get runners on base.
Here's Turner now.
No.
The 1-0.
Ball.
Just underway here in Milwaukee.
Come on, Chad.
Liner, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
He was all over that one.
Big rip off the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knock. Didn't bring in the run, but he got him that much closer to taking the lead here.
And here is Sosa to the plate. That one found hard the other way. And that's way high. And 1-1. Two on, one out. Right through there for a strike. got him swinging. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Ball.
Just missed. First and second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
Ah!
Two on, 2 outs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Inside, almost got him. And it remains 2-2. That's a little bit low. Alec Bohm in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. We go to the bottom of the first, and on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Aaron Nola. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
High fly ball, right field. Garcia should have this one. And a quick out, number 1. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Christian Yelich.
Boog, if I'm the manager, this is the guy I want at the plate with the game on the line. I mean, he's just so special in these situations. The best of the best, man, they find a way to visualize those big moments well in advance, and they just slow everything down when they get into that situation. They come to the plate with a plan, they've studied the pitcher, and they just seem to execute a lot more than the average guy. I think that's part of what makes him so special.
William Contreras in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Ball.
Two-0. What a stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And that one is in the dirt. And it's 1-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. To the right side, Harper. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We played an inning, no score. Back here at American Family Field, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies.
Ball.
And that's way high, and it's 2-0. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
That one fouled off. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Gabriel Rincones Jr.
No, off the plate.
The 1-0.
High.
Bohm gets his lead at first with nobody out. And a foul ball. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here! That one felt good, and the Phillies take the lead. It's 2-0.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi.
Ball one.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here at the top of the second. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts. Moore, in his 8th season, 33 years old, he joined the team as a free agent.
Ball two.
And that's
ball
downstairs. And that's ball 3. Right through there for a strike. Tap foul at the plate. And a payoff pitch. High fly ball lifted into the air right field. And there's 2 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the first baseman, number 3.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Here is Bryce Harper.
He's picked up right where he left off, Boog. Red hot at the plate and just continuing that trend again today.
In the air to left center. Yelich settles underneath it. And that'll do it. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is Brewers baseball on the show, Wisconsin. Back here in Milwaukee, now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Andrew Vaughn.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
That's ripped. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Jackson Del Rio.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Swing and a ball popped up. That's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive.
Really not a pitch you want to swing at if you don't have to, because it's almost impossible to hit anything that far inside with any type of authority. That one tied him up, but still able to guide it into the outfield somehow.
So up next, Sal Frelick.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Hee-haw!
The 0-1.
Ball.
Nola fires.
Ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
First and second, no outs. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one ripped, but foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
On the ground to the left.
That's foul.
Just foul down the right field line. Wow. Two down. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Vaughn, the lead runner at second. Chourio on at first with nobody out. Left field. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. The relay. Safe. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
That one at the knees for a strike. That's
That's
off
the
the
ball.
inside corner. Ball one.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he could...
Base hit. One run is in. The second run scores. It's a two-run single. We are tied at 2.
Well, we're starting over. 2 RBIs with that swing, and this one is tied. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here.
Yeah.
And now the 0-1.
No, that's the ball.
First and second here, no outs. That one pulled foul. Here's a 1-2. Stays alive. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And that is a big first out.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it, or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
2 aboard with 1 out. Now here's Jake Bauers. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Two on, 1 out.
Ball.
The 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
Number 22, Christian Yelich.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. 1 run's in. Now the second run is in. It's a 2-run single, and they lead by 2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. First and second, 1 out. And now it's William Contreras.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup. Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
The 0-1. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Foul ball, still 0-2. Chop to first. Harper over to Turner for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and leave 1. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Brewers 4 and the Phillies 2. You're watching Brewers baseball on The Show, Wisconsin. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. That one hammered center field. Frelick ranging back. Makes the catch up against the wall. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Ahoy!
Started after it. Appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing.
Ball 1.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Up next for Philadelphia, the second baseman, Edmundo.
2 down, bases empty. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Down, ball.
And the 1-0. Popped foul out of play off to the right. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 2.
Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That one fouled off. 2-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And they'll do it again. The 2-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. In time to Vaughn. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Down quickly go the Phillies. They trail it here 4-2.
I told y'all, believe me. Yes, your reign is over. We got next. If you say you
As we go to the last of the 3rd. This is Bryce Terang.
Well, these Brewers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Here's a 2-0. and misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Close pitch there, but you've got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Too low.
His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team.
No.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here in the last half of the third. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Man at second. Runner goes again. On a line, should be extra bases. In comes the run from second, and they take a 3-run lead. The relay, and in at second with an RBI double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers.
Ball. No.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike one. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Zach McCambley, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Walker also getting ready. One on, nobody out, a run in here in game one of this 3-game set. Just missed.
Outside.
Three-1 is on the way. Yeah, that's fouled off. Payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And he walked him.
Take your base.
Up next to the center fielder.
He just hasn't had it in
number
this
10.
one, been fighting himself out there, and that's just another example of it. We'll see if he can find it at all while he's still out there.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Aaron Nola's day comes to an end. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Taijuan Walker
Number
gets the call
99.
from the pen.
Taijuan.
He last pitched 2 days ago.
Ball 1.
Vaughn, the runner at third. Chorio at first with no outs. That misses, and that's ball 2. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. The 1-1. Runner on the go. Right side. Sosa tosses to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. So now with one away and a man at second. Now David Hamilton.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Out to short. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Brewers, the third baseman, number 13, Louis Renfroe.
No.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Man on second, 2 down.
Just foul.
The 1-2. This ball's chopped on the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left. On to inning number 4. It's the Brewers 6 and the Phillies 2. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Well, these Phillies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
No.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
On the ground to short. Fires in
He's out.
time.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman, Alex Bone.
Ha!
The Phillies down by 4. Top half of inning number 4. Oh, great stop to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder, Gabriel Rincones Jr.
Gabriel Rincones Jr. stands in for the Phillies. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ball.
Out towards right center field. And that'll do it. Phillies down in order. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Back here at American Family Field, ready to go, bottom 4. Jake Bowers up now for the Brewers.
Bowers.
First pitch, and he just misses. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Yo, 1. Right through there for a strike. Walker, a former All-Star. He throws a cutter, a splitter, a sinker, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. On the ground, right side. Slinging it to first in time.
Up next for the Brewers, the left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
That one inside. Look out. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Brewers,
William Contreras digs in now.
Contreras.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. And a big swing and a miss. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. That one kicks away from the catcher. Yelich into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's out number 2.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
No.
Man at second. This one in the air right field. And that is that. Milwaukee leaves 1. They lead it 6-2. We go to the top of the 5th, and now for the Phillies, Adolis Garcia. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Hey.
Here's the 0-2. Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul.
Ball 1.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Up next for Philadelphia, the left fielder, number 25, Dylan Moore.
There's the strike. Swing and a foul out of play. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Moore wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and that one was indeed a strike. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Here comes Bryce Harper.
Coming in hot, and we've seen more of the same in the box today. He brings a real confidence to this offense.
Harper, the former Rookie of the Year, 33 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And that one clips the corner.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Good job to fight that one off. Pitch misses. Ball 3. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Chad Patrick done for the night. And a pretty good outing for him as he leaves with a nice lead. New pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for
The left-hander on now, Kyle Harrison.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Hey!
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And Schwartz strikes out. It's the Brewers 6 and the Phillies 2. Bottom of the inning. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Andrew Vaughn.
Well, these Brewers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Fought off foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Oh, 0-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2.
Ball.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 1-2. And he hits a ground ball
That's
right
foul.
side, and it goes just foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. Back to the mound. Into the outfield. Base hit. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
Ball 1.
In the air, right field. Garcia gets under it, and there's one away.
Up next for the Brewers, the center fielder, number 10.
One out man at first. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. And it's fouled away.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
Hard hit to right center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Vaughn coming home. Now a relay to the plate. Dives in, beats the tag. He scores. And the lead is up to 5.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Yep.
Man at second.
Ball.
Nobody on the team has more stolen bases than he does this season, Chris. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Makes the catch for the second out.
Hey, he's in there.
Not in time, as he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
That swing right there tells me he's seen the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now a chance for Luis Rengifo. That misses,
no, that's the ball.
And it's 1-0. Man on second, 2 down.
That's a strike.
That one finds the corner. Going to count 1-2. In the air, left field. Makes the grab on the run. And that ends the inning. Run scoring double for the Brewers this inning. It's 7-2. This is Brewers baseball on the Show, Wisconsin. Back in the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us.
My life is real. So I'm fronting on them every chance I get, to be honest. Wavy hair, mystique, up in this deep chain with some sick feet. Corner of 10th Street, scoop me in the MPV. I'm holding big. Solo was vocalist maestro. This fish grease, rest in peace, Polo. He see us, I was just with G, just like Ryan E. Me and Preem, this history. Young ones, abuelas, Jesus candles, bodegas. Always playing some gangsta.
Trey Turner now at the plate.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
Let's go Brewers!
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. Around second now, going for 3. The throw to third, and he's out, trying for 3.
Really nice job of hitting right there, but you've got to be a better base runner than that and understand the situation. With nobody out, you've got to be able to shut it down, stay at second, keep yourself in scoring position instead of killing a potential rally.
Just off the outside edge, ball 1.
Ball 2.
Movement in the bullpen. Jarrett Koenig, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. And another ball. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now. This to third. Rengifo. Throw to first in time.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher, JT.
It'll bring up JT Realmuto.
C-Ride.
That clips the zone, and the count is 0-2. Popped up. Fair ball. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman, Alex Bohm.
And the 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
The 0-2.
Ball one.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Realmuto off of first with 2 away.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Fastball is outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Back to work. 3-2 now. This one in the air, center field. Freeland in position, and that is that. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Brewers 7 and the Phillies 2. You're watching Brewers baseball on The Show, Wisconsin. Back here in Milwaukee, where we go bottom 6. Jake Bauers up now for the Brewers.
Jake Bauers.
Foul ball. On the ground, right side,
foul.
and foul ball.
Ball.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swings and misses. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Number 22, Christian Yelich.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Here's the catcher, William Contreras. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Ground ball right side. Over to Turner for 1. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Well, they had the chance of turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Taijuan Walker is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
new pitcher on now, Zach McCambley.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
That's down.
The 1-0.
Ball 2. High.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. This one looks like trouble. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Andrew Vaughn now, 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. Man at second. And that misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Orion Kerkering getting ready to go. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Man on second, 2 down. Struck him out without a swing. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 8 and the Phillies 2. This is Brewers baseball on the Show, Wisconsin. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
Okay.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, singing in ballpark entertainment. You got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagining running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Check swing called strike. Strike 1. The Phils with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. A little out front there as he swings through it. And that's way high. Now 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Let's go, Kyle.
The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Popped in the air. Left field. Yelich takes it in for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that one is lifted in the air. Chourio under it. And that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And it's still 8-2. Back here at American Family Field, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Ball. Ball.
The wind to kick the 2-0. Back to the mound. He's got it. Fires to first in time.
Up next for the Brewers, the center fielder, number 10. Now, Freeland.
Yep.
Calling at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Now there's a bullet down the line. And this one looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his 2nd extra base hit in this one. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So man aboard next for Milwaukee, David Hamilton.
Ball, no.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So that removes their last challenge. Man at second.
Ball.
And that one pulled foul. In for a strike. Went with the sweeper. Line drive. That's a base hit. Coming around third is Freeland. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. curve in the dirt. Kicks away. Hamilton into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
The 1-0. Hammered down the right side, but foul. One out, the runner at second. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Inside, and it hit him.
Ball, that hit him.
Up next for the Brewers.
Jake Bowers up now for the Brewers.
Jake Bowers.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
Two on, one out. He swings and fouls one off. Liner snagged at first. Race to the bag, but he's safe. Good job to avoid the double play.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Zach McCambley will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Orion Kerkering. He comes on for the 35th time this year.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Two on, two outs.
Ball.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
The 1-1. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. The 1-2. Hamilton on second. Rengifo on at first with two down. Called out on strikes. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Brewers 9 and the Phillies 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jared Koenig.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Here's Harper now.
He's been locked in lately, and today's been no different, Boo. Really good balance in the box. It's been impressive. Just looks comfortable out there. Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
The 0-1 in the air on the infield. Rengifo drifts towards it, and there's one down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Foul ball. And the 0-1. There's the strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. DL Hall up and throwing. The Phillies with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Let's go, Jared.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Trey Turner. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. That's too low. And that is ball 1.
Ball 2.
Here we go, Jared.
In the air, right field. And that is that. This one pretty well decided at this point. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Brewers 9 and the Phillies 2. You're watching Brewers baseball on The Show, Wisconsin. Back here in Milwaukee, here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tanner Banks preparing to come on if needed. The 0-1. Oh, that got away from him.
Take first.
And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
2, second baseman, Royce Torres.
Hook 1.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next for the Brewers, the first baseman, Andrew.
1 out, man at first. Andrew Vaughn getting ready to hit.
Come on, Andrew.
Hike.
One now. And
Ball,
the sweeper
no.
misses. Kirkering, 24 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2022. Not close with that one. Ball 2. Contreras, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And there's a ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Jackson. Del Rio.
And that one fouled off. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper. And the 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Orion Kerkering gives way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for the
Tanner Banks gets handed the rock out of the pen. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Next for the Brewers, Sal Frelick. Swing and a foul straight back. Two on, 2 outs. And that drops in for a strike. Stays alive. To third. Over to Sosa. That ends the inning. Brewers strand a couple, but they still lead it 9-2. Last chance coming up for the Phillies. Back here at American Family Field. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Edmundo Sosa.
Ball.
That's out to center field. And base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
No, that's a ball.
When the leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The Brewers up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. And there's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Up next for Philadelphia.
And now it's Alec Bohm. 1 for 3.
Hee-haw!
And the lefty with the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Made Makes the catch, one down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder, Gabriel Rincones Jr.
And the pitch is outside, ball one. That one fouled off. Two on, one out. And a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One out. Runners at first and second. In the air, left field. Yelich settles underneath it. He's got it.
Up next for Philadelphia, the right fielder, Adolis.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Jarred Koenig departs, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for the
Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, DL Hall.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Last chance for the Phillies. Adolis Garcia, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. That one missed.
No.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's off the wall. One run is in. Another comes in to score. It's a two-run double. It's now 9-4.
Nicely done. Brings home two. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Grounder off the pitcher. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Brewers take the series opener here at home.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
9-4, our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.